Hello everybody, and my name is Connor Moser, Titanic fan, and if you haven't already, like, comment and subscribe, push the notification bell to be notified every time I upload, and welcome back to Titanic VR. And now this is a game, this is an awesome game. I recommend you guys getting. Be aware there is an awful lot of glitches, so I thought I might let you guys know. Now I'm gonna be doing a dive to the wreck of the Titanic. I hope you guys love it. Here we go. Hi Dad. It's gonna be great, totally worth it. I'm looking forward to this.
Radio check, Wilson.
Whoop, blooming
All
out.
clear, Dr. Lynch. I think you're set. Just remember to only turn on your wide beam
There
lights when you're
we
directed to by
go.
Mr.
Can't I
Ocean.
leave them on all the time?
We're coming up to James
No,
Cameron,
they'll drain your
Mr.
battery
Ocean now.
faster.
Yeah, we are.
Alright,
Coming up
I think I'm
now.
ready.
You'll need to change over to channel 95 to speak with Mr. Ocean. His call sign is Ocean 1.
There we go.
Thanks, Gene. I'll talk to you later.
Hi.
Around the time I won my first Academy Award. As you know, I've won a fair few since then.
Yes, very interesting.
He's won about 11 Academy Awards, if I'm right, for the Titanic movie.
I know, son.
Ocean 1, this is Sedna.
Oh, look.
Sedna, this is Ocean 1. Welcome to my
Good to be here.
Dr. Lynch, I have my right-hand men here, Harold Walsh and Sean Jones. Say hi to the doctor, boys.
Hello there. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Alrighty, down to business. We're filming sections of the bow today for my upcoming film. It's an educational documentary showing how...
Oh, wow. It's the hatch piece.
It'll be a great follow-up to my award.
Bloody hell.
I'm guessing you've seen it.
Freaking
Yeah, a while ago.
looks so... It's like it actually...
It's everyone's favorite. I'll be directing
Oh.
and filming from my sub while you'll provide extra lighting.
Right.
We've 6 locations to get through today, so we'd better get moving. First up is a shot of the bow. Get into position. Oh, and make sure all other transceivers are off. And I'm a patient man, but I won't stand for interruptions.
Yeah, sure.
This is awesome. I recommend you guys getting it. So today we're gonna be... This is gonna be quite awesome. As you guys can see, the Titanic will come into view. So, wow.
Panning shot of the stem.
Freaking
finishing where John
breaking
and
brilliant.
Daisy stood in my film.
Oh, that's my favorite part.
I didn't realize John and Daisy were based on real people.
Oh, they're not. But it's such a poignant shot for my film. I just have to recreate it. The fans will...
Wouldn't it be more educational to show areas with real history?
Ah, Walsh, we will. I want to start by filming the most important locations.
Oh, wow.
That are linked
The
to
ship's
my
in
film.
view! Wow, look, she's beautiful. She's really beautiful.
Capture that.
They've recreated the blimmin' wreck. It's like actually there, diving to it.
And this documentary...
This is how realistic it looks. They've completely recreated the wreck. So I've got to get into position. Connor, focus. Focus, Moses. Focus. For some of you that don't know, my wrestling name's going to be Moses. So you will hear me call me... Well, you can call me Connor Moses if you want. Because, like, the person that's training me calls me that a lot. So I don't mind. If you guys can call me Connor Moses if you want. So yeah, it's up to you. You can if you want. So here we go. I have done like a Titanic wreck tour. If you haven't already, go and check that out. I did it like a few weeks or so ago. There we go. I'm actually gonna get into view. There we go. Going forward, going forward, going forward. If you're new and you haven't already, subscribe. If you don't know who I am, my name is Titanic Fan.
Turn on your wide beam lights.
Very well known as in real life, Connor Clark.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm looking for. Your lights at that angle are perfect.
Yes.
I'm a genius. You might
To be honest, I would love to dive to the reel, but it would cost a lot of money to actually do it. Put it this way, it'll be $96,000 to actually
Experience?
get to dive to the actual wreck. So this is how close I'm actually going to get to it. So, because it does cost a lot of money to actually dive to it. There is very few lucky people that have actually seen the wreck.
Don't blind me. Turn off your lights.
Sorry, yeah. Where to now?
To the port side anchor. Hurry up.
The port anchor is an
If you guys haven't checked out the Titanic animation's real-time sinking, I recommend you guys doing that. He has done quite a few.
5.
I think he's done quite a few of Titanic, and plus he's done one of what was it? He has done one of another ship as well.
Fascinating.
All right, here we are.
I've forgotten the name, but yeah, anyway, you would know what I mean. If you've seen that real-time sinking, he did quite a few like weeks or so ago, you would know exactly what real-time sinking I'm on about. Here we go. Ignore the barking in the background. You'll hear that a lot. If you guys are new to my content, you will literally hear a lot of barking in the background a lot. You will hear it an awful lot. So I'm just gonna get into position. Yep. For some of you that don't know, I'll talk about a bit about myself as well as talking about the ship, telling you what I know about the ship. I legit do have Sentry integration, so if you hear me shouting during this, you would know exactly why. Well, I was giving you guys a heads up.
Light it up. Now, wrench.
So, Harold and Sean,
Hang freaking
what
on a
brings you
minute.
to the wreck?
Shut up!
to assist Mr. Ocean in this expedition.
There's a really good reason what's starting it. Chester's in the kitchen blocked off. Why? Because... Hang on. Shut up! It's alright, you lot. You'll hear that a lot.
Cut the chatter.
I think Chester needs to go upstairs, to be honest.
I want a shot of that brass bed.
Margaret Brown, Mr. Ocean. She was never known as Molly.
Whatever, Walsh. I don't care.
Sorry,
She-
where are we heading?
For some of you that don't know, basically the reason why Molly Brown earned the name the Unsinkable Molly Brown, basically I'll talk about a bit about that. So basically, as you guys would know, she was one of the passengers aboard Titanic, the actual ship. So
Where do you want me?
and then because she got into one of the lifeboats, she never had, I think she was, I don't know what, hang on mate, I'm just explaining. So basically because she never really went down the ship, she survived the sinking. That's why she's been called, she earned that name, the Unsinkable Molly Brown. Her real name is Margaret Brown, but people call her Molly Brown. You get the idea. So I'm gonna get into position. So my love for Titanic started when I was watching James Cameron's Titanic for the first time. A lot of you would have seen it, I'm guessing, but if you haven't seen it, I'd recommend you guys watching it. There's a few other Titanic films I recommend you guys watching, and one of them is Night to Remember. That is another good film. Like, it's in black and white, but it is a really good film. I think it was the producer of the film. He's no longer with us. I think there was a documentary on about the
Brass bed here. Well, that's all right. We can work around it.
her brass bed's on her brass bed was on, what was it? Trying to think. Her brass bed was on E deck, so if that's the case you guys were wondering.
No, no, no. What are you doing? You're in the shot.
I haven't moved. I'm in the same spot.
I'm surrounded by incompetence. You realize who I am, right? We'll have to shoot it again. Move back, and Make sure you keep out of the shot.
Sorry. Yeah.
This gives you a glimpse what it would be like if you were actually diving to wreck. That's my way of putting it. That's basically how I see it. It gives you a glimpse of what it would be like if you were diving to the actual wreck. That's my way of putting it. So basically here we go. This is going to be amazing. I'm really enjoying this. That's one of the hatch pieces, which was where we were at earlier, just when we were approaching the wreck. We go. I'm listening to the Titanic soundtrack for some of you that are wondering. That can hear it in the background. Here we go. Going forward, going forward, going forward, going. Frickin' looks so real.
You see, that wasn't too hard, was it?
As you guys would know, I am a huge Titanic fan as well as you, some of you guys are. So if you haven't got this game, haven't played it, I really would recommend you guys getting it. I really would recommend you guys buying it. It's like £15.99 on PlayStation. And the experience itself, basically.
We're going to cover both the bathroom and bedroom. Just make sure you keep out of the shot.
It's amazing. This is.
Salt water?
Tommy, this is an amazing game. If you guys can't cope with the sudden glitches, I would give you a
I've seen
warning.
pictures.
That's my warning, because there is glitches on it. If you've got sensory integration like me and you can't cope with the flash and the glitches, well, that's my
I
heads
can
up.
only imagine.
All right, positioning.
That's me heads up.
Come on.
If you guys have got the same thing as I have, sensory integration, well, now you know why. Why you have it. Never mind. Let's get into position. I've got to turn off beam lights. Well, now you guys know that I have got sensory integration. For some of you that don't know, for some of you that would look wondering what sensory integration is, if you go up on Google and put what is sensory integration, a definition should pop up telling you what sensory integration is. That's my way of helping you guys out. For some of you that would really want to know. It's not easy. Honestly, it's not easy to have sensory integration. It's really not.
We're going to cover both the bathroom and bedroom. Just make sure you keep out of the shot.
Right.
That's good. The angle's great. And now, the bedroom. What? No, I can't talk. I'm at the bottom of the ocean. Do you know how unprofessional this is? To come
There we go.
in the middle of a shoot?
Woohoo!
Yeah. Well, you should
I love
know
it.
my
This game's
transceiver was
wicked.
left on.
In a good way.
To do everything around here.
My way of saying I really love it.
Okay, we'll keep going. They can fix it in post.
Whoa! It's like you're at the bottom of the ocean, actually dive into the
Get
wreck.
forward to the marker.
Oh, hang on, where are we going now?
Which tower are we filming, Mr. Ocean?
Head for the
David,
next
number one.
target.
One First Officer Murdoch, last operator.
Oh, where are
Where
we
do you
going
want me
now?
placed?
Oh, wow.
Pointing your lights down.
Oh, God. Oh, I know what we're doing now. Now I'm gonna do exactly what this guy wants me to do. Yeah, that's right, I'm getting the position now. Oh yeah, and because some of you guys are wondering, I've done a playlist adding all my favourite music from Titanic movies. Rise of Titanic, I put some on it, and some from the James Cameron movie Titanic. As you guys can tell by the music. There we go.
Come on, lights, lights! I haven't got all. Yes, that's the way, Lynch. shine down like the
Whee.
heavens.
That's only the what?
You don't have much experience diving, do you, Lynch?
Well, this is my first expedition here, but I've dived.
Expected as much, judging by your piloting skills.
Here we go.
Now get down onto the side of it. I want to see lights coming across, casting shadows.
Here we go. I'm gonna do my absolute best of position ever. If you guys haven't like checked out the gameplays are done on this, all of them, I recommend you guys doing that.
No, that's not quite right. My angle's off. I need to get a bit lower.
Mr. Ocean, you should maybe...
It's not good for the decks, you see.
I'm the experienced diver here. I know what I'm doing.
But you're damaging the wreck.
I'll park where I damn well please.
Stephen never speaks to us like this.
No offense, you two lads, I totally agree.
I'm a busy man.
I'm talking to the characters on the game in case you guys are wondering.
Time for the GSC.
The GSC? What's that?
Grand Staircase.
Keep up. You'll notice that this wrecked staircase doesn't look anything like the one in my film.
Well, there's
The
a...
original staircase broke up and floated out of the ship as it sank.
Yeah, your recreation looked pretty accurate.
There's no remains of it.
Personally oversaw
Apparently,
the project.
like, that's basically what I'm saying from my point of view. There's no people are wondering where the remains of it went.
Yeah,
Where
I think...
hey, that's where one of the funnels once stood. As you guys can see,
Production of the film.
freaking awesome.
That got us there.
It's where one. Oh, I've got to turn off my beam lights.
The awards for that film.
Guess how many?
Guess how many awards?
Yeah, go
Darn
on.
it.
How many awards did I win?
Well, maybe...
20. Can you believe it? 20 awards for that single film.
Was it 11?
Expecting more for this documentary.
Well, anyway, I reckon. Oh, hang on.
Recognizing the film industry and just being here. Get into position and hurry up with those lights.
Hit target. Hit. Advert, in case you guys are wondering what it is in the background. Another blinking darling advert. If I'm right, I think that's where one of the bands played. Might be in a different area though. I know it was on deck when during the sinking. It was... Here we go. Oh, hang on. Back. Go around the corner, go around the corner. Come on, Moses, you know what you're doing. Here we go. I am getting into the position correctly. Oh, turn on my beam lights. Where's that ghost fish appearing from? Where is that ghost fish? There it is. There's that ghost fish.
Did you see that? That damn fish ruined my shot. I'll have to reset and start again.
But Mr. Ocean, that's the ghost fish. It's rare to capture it on film.
Surely you know about the ghost fish.
Of course I know about the ghost fish, Walsh.
Are you going to follow it?
No, I can't. My sub's too big to navigate down there. Even with my piloting skills, I can't get close enough with a camera.
I can try getting near it with my ROV.
Don't be ridiculous. If I can't get close, you'd have no hope.
What size is the ROV? Do you have a decent camera?
It's pretty small and fast, but it's only got a basic camera and lights.
You can't be seriously considering this.
I'm afraid so. Dr. Lynch,
But he's an amateur. If I get an ROV, I'll be able to.
you can't afford an ROV, Mr. Ocean, just like you couldn't afford this day. It was your decision to blow the film budget on CGI.
The iceberg looks amazing, and you know it. It'll make this film.
You're lucky we even paid to bring you down here at all, with the way you've treated us. Certainly won't be happening again.
Are we finished with this filming session, Mr. Ocean?
Yes, I guess so.
Then you're free to go, Dr. Lynch. We'll be in touch.
Yes, of course. Looking forward to it.
And gone.
CCGS Wilson, that's a Sedna, over.
Sedna, this is CCGS Wilson. Over.
I'm ready to head up.
How did you go with the filming?
It was interesting. I'll tell you about it when I surface.
No worries. See you soon.
There we go. There we go. It was a pretty good dive. If you haven't got this game, you haven't got this game, and it's available on PlayStation. It's hang on a minute. It's available on PlayStation Store, which it's £15.99 on PlayStation. That's one of those games I recommend you guys get. Oh, hang on, what happened there? Oh, hang on.
So, I've had a call from a Mr. Walsh.
Yeah, he was with Mr. Ocean. What did he say?
That he and Mr. Jones were impressed with your attitude and interest towards the wreck, and they'd like to hire us for a contract to film a fish?
A ghost fish. Apparently it's newly discovered, and the footage of it is worth quite a bit. Seems to live deep inside
I'm
the
gonna
wreck,
do
and they
this
need someone to film
dive,
it with
you
an
guys,
ROV.
then my sister Kate is
I
gonna do
wondered
the
about
next
that.
one.
They've paid to upgrade Predator's cameras and lights, and want us to dive tomorrow, weather permitting. How was
Yeah,
Mr.
wow.
Ocean?
Painful. How'd you go with the images?
No luck, unfortunately. I'd hoped we'd find something for Gillian.
Well, at least the images can be sent off to other teams.
Yeah, I'm just not sure where we go from here to find Henderson.
I hope Jillian has something for us. Hi, Jillian.
Hello, how are things?
Not going well, I'm afraid. We haven't had any luck with the images. I've searched through them all and haven't found anything relating to Henderson.
Nothing came up today on the wreck either.
My research into the debris fields hasn't brought any new leads. I'm very sorry, but we've had no leads on William's gravesite for several days. As per our contract, I'm gonna have to put my funding for this expedition on hold.
We understand.
Look, I appreciate all the work you've both put into this search so far, and if we do find a new lead, I'll be happy to reopen the search, but I just can't afford to keep you down there without anything solid to pursue.
It's okay. We were aware this might happen. We're thankful that we've had the opportunity to work with you.
This experience has been unforgettable.
We've managed to learn so much about William and his life in such a small amount of time, and it's made a huge difference in the biography. You'll both be credited in the book, of course.
Thanks. We'll continue to look for clues around the site and give you a call if we find anything new.
Yay, Canada!
Thank you. I'm so sorry to have to pull out at such a late stage.
It's fine. We understand.
I hope we'll speak again soon.
Well, that's great.
It's the nature of the job, unfortunately. Sometimes
hang
there's
on.
information
Wanna check
popping up
these
everywhere
for-
and then long periods of
Apollo
nothing in
11.
between.
What do we do now?
We continue with our dive tomorrow. We have funding for that at least. After that, I'm not sure.
Henderson.
In good news, we have some new gadgets for the ROV.
Hang
The
on,
new
go
lights
around
and
the long
camera
way.
are over there on the table.
I'll get on it now then.
I'm going around the long way. Here we go. Oh, God. There we go. Big light. More lights. There we go. Oh, frickin' darn it.
All finished.
See you
Like, comment,
tomorrow.
subscribe if you guys haven't already.